Hello. You know what I like? Spider-Man. You know what else I like? Video games. I also like free stuff. I also like knockoffs. Let's combine them together and see what we can find on the App Store. Alright, so let's go ahead and look up Spider-Man on the App Store. See what we find. First with movies, and then Marvel games. And get an ad for Superhero Spider-Man Far From Home Run. So we'll look at this first. So this is the title screen. Really nothing too notable about it. The only thing that really stands out are these presumably stolen Minecraft skins. They look very awkward just due to how they are stretched out, not like how Minecraft skins are normally supposed to be. I'll put a picture up of how these skins would normally look. These aren't exact, but I think you get the point. So I decided to go ahead and play the game, and it is an endless runner. I'm not exactly competent when it comes to these types of games, but it does control fine. Something that does stick out very bizarrely are these weird Minecraft assets. Because for whatever reason, they're mixed with like strange realistic trees and tanks and wood textures. The only power-up that I've seen that I find remotely interesting is the jetpack. It's nothing special, but it gives you temporarily, basically invincibility, it gives you free distance. I don't know if the game just handed that to me because I was doing poorly or what. So at this point I got kind of bored and wondered if I could do something dumb, and I succeeded. And then I found out you couldn't climb ladders, so I'm done with this game. So something that immediately sticks out to me is this monstrosity. If we can just have a good look at that. It's Deadpool's face with a lightning bolt on the chest. A screenshot of Spider-Man PS4 with photoshopped yellow, which is strange enough. Then when you look at screenshots of the game, this looks like just screenshots of Spider-Man PS4, except Spider-Man is very poorly photoshopped yellow, and they removed the spider on his chest. So I think just go ahead and download this. Oh boy, are you guys ready? So my first impressions are this model is inferior to a PlayStation 1 model. I'm not even joking. Next, I notice he has a bit of an ass crack, and I try desperately to change the costume to check, and
Damn, boy, he's thick! Boy, that's a thick-ass boy! Damn!
So now you might be wondering how the game plays. Well, here you go. I decided to test out my buttons when this happened. I decided to click the button with Spider-Man's eyes on it, and that's your heat vision button. And then I get shot. Also, I just want to add that whenever you die in this game, you get ads, and weirdly enough, some of those ads are for Marvel Strike Force. Here I try using my webs on this fire truck, and then this random guy just starts shooting me. So that's cool, I guess. I proceed to see how this game's fighting mechanics work, and I mean, just look at this. He gets up and starts shooting me again, and now you get to see this game's wall crawling. I got to the top of this building, and then I wondered what would happen if I jumped off of it. I guess Spider-Man can just faceplant right into the concrete from the top of a building. I find this ramp just kind of sitting in the middle of nowhere, and proceed to witness this game's broken physics. I find the end of the game world, and then proceed to leave it. I web up a fire truck, and then this happens. So now I decide I want to climb up this big building to see if there's anything on top. And I wouldn't sped this photo up a bit because it's just almost a minute of me climbing up. I find this guy just standing there, so I murder him with Spider-Man's trademark heat vision. Then I turn around and see just a bunch of random stuff, a skateboard, guns, and a rocket launcher. I try to pick up the rocket launcher, but I end up getting on the skateboard with some awful controls. I get the skateboard unstuck, and of course Spider-Man's not even on it. I got bored and decided to web zip around a little bit. And then I got stuck. I'm done with this game. So, looks like next up we have Spider Solitaire. It just occurred to me that this might not be based on Spider-Man at all. And finally, today we have Spider Hero, superhero fighting. So let's see how this one works out. So I open up the app, and the first thing I see is Iron Man in Spider-Man colors. And this game also has a premium subscription, which is strange. But anyway, here's the menu. The game has no music, and I couldn't find a microtransaction store, so I guess that's worth something for whatever it's worth. The footage I recorded is just 10 minutes of this. For what it's worth, the game is mechanically sound, however it is kind of boring, due to the fact that the combat in this game is auto combos. About right here is when my punch button stopped working for a couple seconds, but other than that, I really ran into no problems. So about right here, I got new skin. However, the developers did something kind of scummy and make you actually watch an ad in order to unlock the skin. And it's a 30-second unskippable ad. I don't know how much of it is showing, but yeah, that's not a cool move. So here's footage of the Deadpool costume, I guess, that I unlocked on the final boss level. It's nothing too special. It's not that this game's bad, it's just that it's highly outclassed by pretty much any other beat 'em up you would get on console. I guess for a phone, it's not too bad, but I have just been spoiled by superior games. But yeah, like I said, this game is very easy and frankly pretty boring. I think a large part of that is the lack of music. And that's the bus going down. So that will do it for this game. And that will actually do it for this video, so make sure you leave a like, tell me in the comments down below what you think, if there's something you think I could improve on, or if you have a suggestion for a video. And if you're interested in more content like this, then subscribe and make sure you hit that bell so YouTube will remind you that you subscribe to me. Anyway, take care.